Welcome to the 9 at 9 for Wednesday, February 12th, 2025, and I pulled it off. Today's topic is just do kind of hard things. I'm not even going to say do the hard things. We're going to do kind of hard things. My name's Bob and I'm live here every single day 9 a.m. Washington D.C. time for the 9 at 9. I've been growing corporations for 30 years, and I started this platform to bring you ideas to take risks, grow your skills, and achieve your career goals. I'm looking to build a community. It's going to happen. It's going to take a while, where we're talking about what we can do to be better, how we can participate differently, how we can communicate differently, how we can be more positive to achieve those things that we want, how we could achieve goals step by step and do great things. That's what this community is going to be about. It's taking time, and I'm going to put in the time. I'm going to be here every single day at 9 a.m. DC time to do this, no matter where I am in the world. We got 6-7 inches of snow overnight. I shoveled my driveway. I cleared off my daughter's car so I could move it. I got my car out of the garage and I drove over here, and I'm on time so I can do kind of hard things to keep pulling this off. And that's the topic of the day. And this resonates literally with everyone because it's too often today people are hesitant to do anything hard, honestly. Like, it's just shocking. Like, anything that requires like 4 instructions, you're out. Like, it's just kind of sad. The majority of people aren't willing to do just a little bit. And the do hard things thing is out there. Like, I've seen several YouTubes about do hard things. Of course, yeah, we want to get you there. We want to get you to actually doing hard things. But the kind of hard things, if you just start doing kind of hard things, you're going to see huge gains for yourself personally, because even that opens up so much for you. Like, how I got to this point is because I was willing to do the kind of hard things to get that work ethic going, to get that discipline going, because I knew I was lacking. I knew that I could do more. I knew I was getting complacent. And by the way, because I shoveled and because I raced here and because the roads were honestly perfect, I'm a little sweaty still. So this is going to be a shiny head. This is going to be a shiny head 9 at 9 today. It is what it is. I might even get some sweat on this shirt. But anyway, all right. So the kind of hard things that I started incorporating made me awesome results. Like, I couldn't believe the results that I got early on just doing kind of hard things. And I talked about it before. I can deadlift 300 pounds now and bench press almost 200 pounds. And I started by just doing push-ups. I did 10 push-ups so that I could build on it. And I did 10 air squats, and I just kept building on it. And I just progressively improved during COVID. And then I was like, I kind of like this. And I just kept pushing. But it was kind of hard in the beginning. I could have just kicked back, not done any of that, just kept going for walks, which is not a bad thing. But just going for walks is not going to get you where you want. You kind of got to do kind of hard things and then keep growing for there. Do I do really hard things today? Sometimes. But I actually have discovered that when you learn coding and AI and some of those tools that I use in my day job, they're not that hard. But in the beginning, they're kind of hard. Like, in the beginning, you're going to like learn terms that you've never heard before. And it's going to seem like, of course, like a foreign language. But you're going to learn it step by step by step. And if you stick with it, if you're consistent, just little by little, before you know it, you're going to you're going to understand code enough to get that job, to get that better job. You're going to understand AI enough to actually talk to your leaders at your company and say, man, I want to get involved in other stuff. I know I can do more. I can lean in a little more because I've learned this terminology. I want to do more, and then test yourself some more and a little bit. And before you know it, the raises come your way, the promotions come your way. You're getting more involved, you're accomplishing things, and it's just because you started by doing kind of hard things. You challenged yourself a little bit today, and you said, man, you know what? I can do this. I can do it again tomorrow. I'm going to wake up again tomorrow, and I'm going to challenge myself. Last night, I was working with my daughter on a finance class, and honestly, it's tricky. I haven't done finance in a school setting in a long time, but I was a controller for companies, and I actually have a finance master's. So I could probably help my daughter with her finance class, right? And it's a GMU class here in Virginia. And, she was struggling. She was frustrated because it was kind of hard. It was not something that she wanted to figure out. And I knew that if it didn't click for her, we were in a lot of trouble. She was going to struggle the rest of the year because the semester just got started. So we worked through it, and I just kind of like tried to simplify it the best that I could. But along the way, she pointed out how hard it was. And I said, if it wasn't a little hard, like everyone would be able to do this. There's clearly opportunities for people who do kind of hard things because others just don't bother. Like you have a distinct advantage over so many people when you just like let yourself get challenged a little bit. In that finance class, by the end of the night, it was clicking with her and she wanted to take her online test on the spot. And meanwhile, previously, it was like a mystery to her. So she worked through it, she broke through, and now the motivation, the confidence is there a little bit more, and she'll be able to hopefully take on the rest of the semester with a stronger attitude, right? So just pick something. The daily challenge to for you, just pick something that you've been putting off that if you did it. I said before, and Chris Williamson has said perfectly, there's magic. The magic is in the work you're avoiding. Pick something that you've been avoiding that's kind of hard, and you can make a step today. Just challenge yourself a little bit, pick something. And then maybe you'll discover, like, oh my God, that's what it is. I said before that I learned coding back when I really wanted to break into this tech world, which was like 15 years ago. The real push to break into where I am today was like 10 years ago. But I learned coding and I discovered that, man, this is not everything that people said it is. Like, once you get like through four significant chunks, like you understand it. And I'm not saying go learn coding. AI is probably where you want to play today, but you can do it and discover that, my God, this is not as complicated as people think. And if you don't do it now, honestly, like if you don't make the moves, you're going to get run over. And I'm just being as blunt as I can. Like this is moving quickly and you have to do some hard things. Take control for yourself. You can own this. Like you have this opportunity to take control for yourself and make some moves so that you can, you know, like write your own story, right? No one's going to write your story for you. In order to write the ending that you want, like start doing little hard things today, kind of hard. That's it. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. I want to thank Virginia Department of Transportation for keeping these roads pristine. I lived in Maryland for a long time. I'm in the DC metro area, and anyone who knows the area, Maryland, DC, Virginia, we're all kind of like neighbors together. But Virginia Department of Transportation, these roads are unbelievable. And so many people are going to just stay home and think they can't do anything today. No matter where you are, if you got snow or bad weather, honestly, it's a little hard to get out there and get where you want to go. Just make the move, shovel some snow and get out, participate. These guys worked overnight, men and women, to clear these roads, to prepare for a day for people, first responders and stuff, to get where they got to go. But too many office people just sit back and chill. Like this office place that I rent, like no one's here. And these are entrepreneurs who are trying to build things. It's shocking to me how many days, even on when the weather's perfect, where the entrepreneurial people that rent offices here are not here. Like, what are you doing? Are you going to grow? Are you going to be successful? Or are you going to just kick back and stay home constantly? Like you paid for the office space. So do what you got to do today. Let's go get it. Thanks for the comment, Stella. I am definitely a little warm today. Man, okay, if you found me on YouTube Live, if you found me on Shorts, like this is not random content. I'm putting this out every single day, 9 a.m. DC time. I'm here. I have other videos about interviewing, breaking into tech consulting, learning the skills that you need, AI, analytics, everything, being a better communicator. It's called I Can't Hear You because literally I'm losing my hearing, and I'm also thinking about the communication skills that are super lacking in our corporations and everywhere else today. And I would love you to stick with me. I'm glad you found me. Welcome, and check me out in the future. Love that you stuck with me this time. I'm really happy you found me. All right, signing off for today's 9 at 9. Let's grow together every day, and I will be putting out some material ASAP. Again, look for me tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thanks for checking in.